Hello everybody, it is Cody and I am coming to you with another commentary, and today it is on the Fight Night Champion demo. And I must say I'm really loving this game. I mean, the graphics on it are amazing, and I actually did boxing, so I kind of have an idea of how boxing is, what it's actually like. I mean, I only did it for a few months, but I can still have a say in it because I did do it. And the first thing that immediately jumped out to me whenever I started playing this was the graphics. I mean, for example, look at Muhammad Ali's robe. Look how real that robe looks. And you can actually see the stitching when it on the back when it says Muhammad Ali. I mean, Fight Night always has the best graphics for any game whatsoever. But the only problem I've always had with Fight Night is it could never keep me interested. I mean, because after you do the little story mode or whatever, and then after you beat down on the computer for a while, then it's like, okay, well, maybe I can go online and, that'll keep it fresh for me. But then when you go online, all you do is run into a shitload of cheaters. Every time I played this game online, it was just a bunch of cheaters, and it just got to the point where I was just completely bored of the game. I mean, but it's not just like that with Fight Night. It's like that for most games. Like EA MMA, that game had me hooked on it for a while, but then, it just got to the point where everybody online just wanted to be Fedor, which I have no problem with Fedor. Fedor is my all-time favorite fighter, and I think he's the greatest fighter in history. But it just got to the point where you couldn't even do a match online without facing him. And I never wanted, I wanted to use Fedor, but I never did because all people wanted to do was complain about how cheap he was. So I never used him. But I did, however, win the lightweight title on EA MMA, and I held it for a few days. I had like 4 or 5 title defenses, but then I ended up losing it. And then I had a chance to win it back. I got a rematch, but then I didn't win. So anyways, back to this game. I'm using Muhammad Ali and I'm facing Mike Tyson. You can only use 4 people: Tyson, Ali, Pacquiao, and Cotto. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to say it. Anyways, for the most of this match, I was sitting there trying to do what Ali actually did in his fights, and that was, really keep his distance, set up his other punches with the jab, and use lightning fast combos. Which this first round I really didn't do that much. I was just throwing for this first round. But the second and third round is really whenever I start to pick it up and really start, fighting smart. And another improvement to this year's is the full spectrum control. I think that's what it's called, but it's I'm really liking that feature. Not in this video, but one of my other fights, I got like this perfect counter punch with Manny Pacquiao, and then it put Cotto. I'm gonna just say Cotto because I think that's right, but it could be Cotto. I don't know. But anyways, it put Cotto. It just put him right on the mat, which he ended up getting up, but I still won that fight. But the only problem that I have with this demo is that it's only 3 rounds. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't just let us get like a 10-round fight or something. I really don't know why. But I'm really considering on buying this game because I'm really liking it. And another feature that I'm looking forward to is the champion mode this year. If you download the demo, which is on the Xbox Live Marketplace, if you download the demo and then they have like these videos where you can see like featured in the champion mode, it just looks amazing. It looks like a movie type like thing, but it really looks good. And another thing that Fight Night always have, they have like the best looking crowds. Like if you look at their crowds, they look great compared to like all other fighting games and things like that. The crowds just all look so horrible, but Fight Night crowds actually look good, and the crowd sounds really good in the Fight Night series. I was always a huge fan of their sounds. And like I said earlier about the EA MMA thing, they had they brought the championship belt to this game also. So online, you can create a gym, do championship matches and things like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna give online a try on this game. I did one match online already, and the dude was Muhammad Ali, and I was Tyson, and I just got absolutely destroyed. Like, he was just counter punching the shit out of me. So I don't know. Fight Night is a very hard game online, but I don't know. A bunch of people like it, but I'm just not that good at the game to where I can actually, play online without getting really frustrated. So this game, probably I'll play online a little bit, but it probably won't be anything, serious. But see, as if you watch now, you'll see. Look, I throw two lefts and then a right hook, and I use that combo a lot in this match, trying to, catch him, because if you can land one clean punch, then there's a good chance that they'll go down. And also this year they put in the RB. RB is the strong modifier, but I mean, I don't really. It's all right, but I mean, even whenever I've landed clean shots with that, like right, their hands went up or anything, and I've counter punched with it and everything, it's just like it's done nothing. So I mean, I don't know. And this year in the graphics, like if somebody gets a nice clean punch on like your ribs or something, then you will actually see the ripple like in the body and everything like that. I mean, Fight Night is like, they've done really good on getting it as close to you can as actually boxing. Ugh. And like I said, I did boxing before, and I wasn't there long enough to do an actual match, but I did do sparring sessions, which is just like a match, except you have on like headgear. Anyways, my first match was against this huge Mexican kid. I don't know his name, so therefore I'm just going to call him, a huge Mexican kid, because he was like a foot taller than me, so I really hope that doesn't offend any of the viewers that may see this video. But anyways, he just like demolished me. He like caught me with a right hook, and I could like barely see. I was dazed and everything. I mean, like, it was just not good. But then the trainer, his name was Ali, and he stopped it, so I didn't win that one. But then the next one was up against this this black girl, and at first I was like, oh, it's gonna be kind of weird hitting a girl, but then she had like, she was like a really buff girl. She had like a shaved head and tattoos, and then I was like, well, she's coming in. She's taking it like she's gonna try to take my head off. So I can't look at her as like a woman. I have to just look at her as somebody who is trying to kill me. So I did, and then after it was over, the trainer, he would tell you who won and who lost, and then he would tell you who won and who lost, and then he told me that I won and she lost. So if it was an actual fight, then I would have won. So then right after that, I did all three of these in the same day. So I was very, very exhausted. But I mean, to that black girl's credit, she was actually really good, and she did bust my lip open. But I mean, I still ended up winning. And then I had to face this kid that I ended up going to high school with. I don't even remember his it was like Emilio or some shit like that. But anyways, me and him boxing, it was actually a pretty good fight. Like, we was getting to, like, there was a bunch of times where we just got it where we was just throwing flurries and shit like that. But I ended up winning. But he always said he won, even though the trainer told him that I won. So I don't know, I just really didn't like him. So, but as you can see right here, we get the decision, and I won by split decision. I was very, very surprised that I actually did win this decision, because I did not think I was going to. But I had a lot of fun in this match, and I'm thinking about putting up more videos on this demo. It all just depends on how you guys respond. So leave me comments letting me know if you want to see more videos on this. And I really highly recommend that you go download this game, because it is a very fun game, and I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary.